Jade Cargill is currently missing from action in WWE due to an injury following a backstage assault by a mystery star. However, recent reports have disclosed that her return seems imminent, as she is expected to return to the Performance Center this week. This makes it realistic that fans could see Cargill making her return at the upcoming Royal Rumble Premium Live event, set to take place next Saturday, February 1st, 2025. In this article, we will discuss 3 women stars whom Cargill could expose as her mystery attacker at Royal Rumble 2025. Towards the end of November, in a backstage segment on SmackDown, fans witnessed Jade Cargill lying motionless on top of a car after being attacked. Since then, WWE has written her off television. The person who attacked Jade remains unknown, but Naomi could be one of the potential culprits. Since the former AEW star's absence, the Glow has not missed any opportunity to align herself with Bianca Belair. She is now the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion alongside the S. There are even some subtle hints indicating that Naomi could be the real culprit behind the attack. A heel turn by Bianca Belair is something fans have been anticipating for the past few months. If WWE plans to finally execute this villainous turn, the S could also be revealed as the real attacker. Jade Cargill has impressed the fans since her arrival and gained massive popularity with the WWE Universe. Out of jealousy and fear of being overshadowed, Bianca might have taken the drastic step of taking Cargill out of the picture. Upon her return, Jade could confront Belair and reveal her as the mysterious attacker, confirming that her tag team partner was indeed behind the assault. Charlotte Flair is another star whose return to WWE is in the offing. She has been out of the ring for more than a year now. When Jade Cargill arrived in WWE, she had a confrontation with the Queen in a backstage segment on SmackDown. It's possible that Triple H now wants to ignite a rivalry between these two stars. With this in mind, there are indeed chances that Cargill could reveal Charlotte Flair as the mystery attacker. This revelation could set up a WrestleMania feud between them, leading to a highly anticipated match at this year's Showcase of the Immortals. The crowd roared in anticipation, the arena humming with energy as the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble entered its climactic moments. Superstars were thrown over the ropes like pieces of a chessboard, their dreams of WrestleMania glory dashed in an instant. The countdown clock illuminated the massive screens, ticking down to the next entrant. The tension was electric. Fans speculated about surprises, betrayals, and returns. One name on everyone's mind was Jade Cargill. For months, the former powerhouse had been absent, sidelined after a mysterious backstage attack left her injured and furious. The rumors swirled endlessly. Who was behind the assault? Why had someone chosen to take out Jade, a force to be reckoned with in any squared circle she stepped into? And most importantly, was Jade ever coming back? A thundering bass line erupted as the lights dimmed, bathing the crowd in neon green and gold. A moment later, the unmistakable presence of Jade Cargill exploded onto the stage. Her return brought the roof down as fans jumped to their feet, chanting her name. Decked out in gleaming emerald gear, the Amazonian figure of dominance stood tall, her expression cold as steel. And back, she mouthed into the camera before marching down to the ring, her every movement exuding power. But this wasn't just a triumphant return. This was a woman on a mission. Somewhere in this ring, or perhaps watching from the shadows, was the culprit who had tried to end her career. Tonight, Jade Cargill wasn't just here to win the Royal Rumble. She was here for justice. As Jade entered the ring and immediately eliminated 2 competitors with ease, the commentary team speculated about the identity of her attacker. Throughout her absence, cryptic videos had aired, teasing Jade's comeback, but also dropping subtle hints about the culprit. A distorted voice had whispered phrases like, "Not everyone stays undefeated forever," and "She took my spotlight, now it'll take her career." The WWE Universe had their theories. Three names stood out among the chaos. Charlotte Flair had ruled the WWE Women's division for years, her legacy unmatched. But when Jade Cargill debuted in 2024, her meteoric rise had threatened Charlotte's position as the standard-bearer of excellence. The rivalry between them had been explosive, with Jade pinning Charlotte clean in a high-profile match at SummerSlam, a humiliation Charlotte was unlikely to forget. Was it possible that Charlotte, the calculating queen, had orchestrated the attack to remove Jade from the picture? It wouldn't be the first time Charlotte resorted to underhanded tactics to protect her throne. Her aloof smirk and the way she avoided Jade's gaze during the match didn't go unnoticed. Bianca Belair had been Jade's closest rival, both women vying for the title of Wwe's most dominant athlete. Their battles were legendary, with fans debating who was truly the strongest and the baddest. But after Jade's injury, Bianca soared to the top, reclaiming championship gold and the spotlight. The possibility of Bianca being behind the attack felt personal. Could she have been threatened by Jade's rise and taken drastic measures to ensure her own place at the top? The crowd watched intently as Jade and Bianca faced off in the ring, the tension between them palpable. Rhea Ripley, the leader of Judgment Day and one of Wwe's most feared competitors, was another prime suspect. Her brutal nature and willingness to destroy anyone in her way made her a likely candidate. Rhea had dominated the women's division throughout 2023 and 2024, but Jade's arrival had disrupted her reign of terror. The Judgment Day's cryptic promos leading up to the Rumble had teased the idea of Rhea breaking her strongest challenger before she could even rise. The fact that Rhea was still in the match, waiting for her moment to strike, added an extra layer of suspense. As the match neared its final moments, Jade found herself in the ring with Charlotte, Bianca, and Rhea, the final four. Each woman glared at the others, their intentions clear. This wasn't just about winning, this was about settling scores. Jade turned her attention to Charlotte first, leveling her with a brutal pump kick that sent her crashing to the mat. But as she went to throw Charlotte over the top rope, Bianca blindsided her with a clothesline. The crowd erupted as Jade narrowly avoided elimination, pulling herself back into the ring. Rhea, watching the chaos unfold, struck like a viper, targeting both Bianca and Charlotte with her devastating riptide. But as she turned her attention to Jade, something unexpected happened. The arena screens lit up with footage of Jade's backstage attack. The grainy video showed a shadowy figure striking Jade from behind, followed by a mocking laugh. The camera zoomed in on the attacker's hand, a hand adorned with a distinctive black leather glove and silver rings. The crowd gasped as the footage cut to Rhea Ripley, her trademark rings and gloves unmistakable. Jade's eyes blazed with fury as she realized the truth. Rhea didn't bother denying it, grinning wickedly as she shrugged. "I did what I had to do," she sneered. "You were a threat, and threats get eliminated." Fueled by rage, Jade charged at Rhea, the two women colliding in a battle of sheer power. The crowd was on fire as Jade unleashed months of pent-up frustration, delivering a series of devastating moves that left Rhea reeling. In a dramatic finale, Jade hoisted Rhea onto her shoulders and delivered her signature jaded finisher, sending the nightmare crashing to the mat. With a roar, Jade lifted Rhea over the ropes, eliminating her to thunderous cheers. Now it was down to Jade and Bianca, the two women who had defined dominance in WWE. The crowd was evenly split, chanting for both competitors as they squared off. After an intense back and forth, Jade managed to catch Bianca mid-air and throw her over the top rope, securing her victory. The bell rang, and Jade Cargill stood tall, her hand raised in triumph. But this wasn't just a win, this was a statement. She had returned, overcome betrayal, and reclaimed her place as the most dominant force in WWE.